get to Black Adam.
All right, so Black Adam is back. He is a defensive powerhouse, just like he was in Part 1. He plays pretty similar. I think we were all pretty happy with his design, so don't fix what's not broke, right? Like, he really fits into the Injustice engine. He basically has a great walk back, great range, the meter burn load line is back, a ton of damage. Like Magic is back, it's still a really good combo starter.
Right, and that's something that's new.
Then you can combo normal. His dive kick is back.
You can combo normal on that?
Yeah.
Oh, really? So you don't need a meter burn that. That's it. You get a free back three.
Full screen, it's really good to meter burn because then you can do your lightning.
Right.
And miss, right?
Miss.
Go ahead.
Yeah, his back 2 is back. It's still a really good overhead, and it goes into these fun moves.
Yeah, all the follow-ups are still there after that, when they're in the air.
I'm really glad Black Adam's back. He was actually, when I used to be in QA, was one of the first characters I played with.
He is. He still has his dive kick, which is super fast. It launches them. Aaron, you've been playing Black Adam a lot lately. What would you say are the big changes to his base gameplay?
One of my favorite things about him is actually his new move, if you want to show that off. It's advancing high. The second hit's mid, third hit's an overhead. All hits of it are safe, so you can, you don't have to complete it. You can stop whenever you want. But yeah, it's extremely fast. If you want to just show the range on it, it hits from really far away, so it's really good for punishing unsafe stuff that has a lot of pushback.
What's that move called?
Riddle of the Sphinx.
Yeah, there you go. I'm like forward 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so it's a great whiff punisher. Like, while he's walking back, making you whiff, you want to come into him, and if you miss, you're gonna lose a lot of life.
Right. Maybe I could. All
right, let's see this.
Let's do.
Okay.
This is called. What is this called? The Tyler Lansdowne. Can I complete a combo in 5 tries?
Okay.
So we're gonna ask the chat. How many tries will it take me to complete this combo?
3.
For me, thank you. You guess?
7.
Whoa. Burke says 2. Thank you. This, I would say, for me right now, because I haven't played it very much, is a 5 out of 10 on the skill difficulty.
I want to change from my 2 then.
What do you think?
6.
6? 2 to 6?
He just prices righted me.
Oh, come on. All right, here we
I
go.
had 7.
Here we go. We got 4, 5 million. We're not going to try it that many times. 8, 3, 4. I'm gonna say 2. Can I get an answer?
Yeah.
I was watching the other screen to do it. Here we go. You ready?
That was a drop count.
No,
Yeah, that doesn't count.
No, it's at 11. Oh, you're right.
The first part.
Yeah, the first
Did I
part.
miss it?
You got this, though.
Did I miss it again?
Yep.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no! We'll try one more time. Pretty cool, though, right?
Yeah. What we've seen so far is cool.
Okay, well, you see where it is.
And you'll notice, even dropping it, he's doing 40%. So Black Adam hits really hard in this game.
Right. And another nice thing about that is obviously his overhead is still one of his back 2 is one of his core moves. People want to block high all the time, so they'll be walking back. So that long range high lets you check people with that all the time. If you cancel into his trait, it's a very advantageous situation off of that. You
His
can go
character
for a
power
throw.
is basically back. He puts the orbs out, and then the opponent basically can't do much of all. He can go in and get the damage, and if they go in and attack him, they're going to take the damage.
And those are his accessory as well. So
Yes.
there's a ton of different types of orbs
There's
he
some
can get.
really cool
And I'm hoping, this is not a promise, that we might show some really cool gear tomorrow during the gear screen that has something to do with those orbs.
I'm excited.
Maybe so. We'll see what happens. Well, you'll be here, so you won't be dizzy.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
So Black Adam, like we talked about legacy characters, really still sort of, he maintains, if you play Black Adam, he does maintain a semblance of what you knew. With a new, really cool advancing move.
Right.
He kind of stayed, there's a lot of them that did stay a bit the same, but he plays, so if you played him, you can play him again very well.
Yeah, I think fans of Black Adam that really liked his playstyle in the original are going to be very happy. It's everything you liked, and then he has a new toy to play with. It's very, very fun. Yeah. And it really complements what made him a powerful character in the first game.
That new advancing move is really good for him.
It also looks absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Let's just give a shout out to that.
To the Riddle of the Sphinx.
His effects are amazing. I think they might be my favorite in the game.
So, Riddle of the Sphinx. Should we tell the Riddle of the Sphinx story?
Sure.
Okay, so back when we were in QA, I was in QA and I used to create a file that would have combos that I came up with that were nowhere as good as anybody else's, but I wanted to have a file for myself. So I would always name them something cool, right? Yes. So my Black Adam combo was called Riddle of the Sphinx.
Yes.
And then I sent it around to everybody and said, hey, everybody, check out Riddle of the Sphinx. And that's when Steve decided he thought I was okay.
Yeah, you know, first knowing you, I didn't really know you that well.
Right. That's how people start.
Right. That was the moment where I'm like, this guy literally names combos, something lore-based, you know, not big damage combo, like lore-based names, and then runs around the QA lab demanding everyone look at the videos. This guy, I like this guy.
I don't know if I was demanding it so much.
Do you think maybe the Riddle of the Sphinx is why it doesn't have a nose?
Well, we actually know the answer to that.
Yeah.
When the Flash supers you.
The Riddle of the Sphinx, it's man. Right? Okay.
Did you guys notice there's 2 different supers where Egyptian monuments are destroyed?
Oh, man.
Would you like to see the second one?
Let's do it.
That one was awesome.
That's so cool. Let's talk about some of the gear stuff we got.
Let's talk about loadouts. So, let's say you like Black Adam, but you want to kind of freshen up his playstyle. You want to make your own version of Black Adam, right? His abilities are very, very interesting. First, we gave him the Deity's Bolt, which this tracks anywhere, is very, very quick, and the meter burn version pops them up. So this replaces the black magic and is basically an enhanced version of black magic. So you're giving up black magic for a better, like, full screen move. Then we gave him Power of how is that pronounced?
Aton, I believe.
Do you actually know that?
I think it's Aton. Yeah.
Aton. This replaces his low lightning, and it's an incredibly fast beam. The meter burn one does a big chunk of damage. It's a high, but it's very, very it's pretty much instant, and it's multiple hits. So if they like try to armor something, they're gonna get blown up. Yeah, I don't think so, Batman.
Didn't plan for that.
Yeah. Prepare for this. Also, that armor is pretty great.
Yeah.
That is great.
All right, so one more loadout.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so first we gave him. He is obviously a character that dominates the. Whoa, that's nice.
Yeah,
no cape.
right.
Someone was actually asking about that recently.
People want to see no capes.
We could not talk about it, and here you go.
I believe we showed it in a stream a while back, actually. Moving on.
Well, it's so cool. It needs to be brought up twice.
Sure.
There you go. No cape. So his air mobility is obviously one of the key things that makes him good. We gave him an air lightning cage. So at any point he can just drop down, and it's still a combo starter, has the exact same properties, and it's super fast. So you can kind of mix up doing a jump in, doing the air cage, and doing the dive kick. So it's yet another option with his air mobility.
Lets him control the air a little more than even base Black Adam.
And then lastly, he actually has a couple abilities that give him a whole new character power. And this one's really cool. It's actually a tribute to the late Billy Batson. He gets Billy's Shazam's character power. All of his punches now do increased damage. Soul of Shazam. So if you're an offensive player and you're like, you know what, I love Black Adam, but I'm a YOLO in your face kind of guy, you can use this one, and then it'll buff all your punch damage. You can see it's pretty noticeable.
Can you show the orbs? Oh, you can't because it's not. Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't have the
Dang! I put really cool orbs on this one, but they won't be there because it's not there. Well, we'll see those when the game comes out. My bad.
So that's just a sample of his abilities. He has a few more that enhance his moves and give him brand new moves.
All right.